Can you solve this math challenge? Here's the question. Given that 9 raised to x minus 12 times 3 raised to x plus 27 equals to 0, then our goal is to solve for the real value of x. You can pause this video if you want to give this problem a try. Now, let's answer this question together. So, our goal is to find the value or the real value of the variable x. So, given this equation, 9 raised to x minus 12 times 3 raised to x minus 27 equals to 0. Now, this equation looks crazy and looks difficult, so let's make this equation more simple. Now, take note that this 9 is just 3 squared. Now, this expression right here, 3 squared raised to x, can be written as 3 raised to x raised to the power of 2. Now, we have a common term, 3 raised to x. So, to make this equation simple, let a be equal to 3 raised to x. Therefore, our equation becomes a squared minus 12a minus 27 equals to 0, wherein a is just 3 raised to the power of x. So our goal now is to solve for the value of this a. Now let's use the quadratic formula. So we have negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And the value of a in this quadratic equation is the coefficient of a squared, which is equal to 1. So let's replace all a with 1. Also, this b is the coefficient of a, which is equal to negative 12. So let's replace all b with negative 12. And the c is the constant term, which is negative 27. Now let's simplify. Negative of negative 12 is just 12. Negative 12 squared is just 144. Negative 4 times negative 27 will give us 108. And 144 plus 108 will give us 252. So we have now a equals 12 plus or minus square root of 252 all over 2. Now let's simplify more. Take note that 252 is just 36 times 7. And this 36 is just 6 squared. So we can pull out the 6 outside of the radical sign. So this will give us 6 multiplied by square root of 7. Now, let's divide the numerator by 2. So, 12 divided by 2 is 6, and 6 divided by 2 will give us 3. Therefore, the value of a must be equal to 6 plus or minus 3 times square root of 7. But, take note that the value of a is also equal to 3 raised to x. This is an exponential function. Therefore, we can say that a must be greater than 0, or cannot be a negative number. Thus, we can disregard the negative value for a. So, we can say that a must be equal to 6 plus 3 times square root of 7. Now, at this point, we are now ready to solve for the value of x because this a equals 6 plus 3 times square root of 7, and also this a equals 3 raised to x. Now, to solve for the value of x, let's take the logarithm on both sides. And now, let's use some laws of logarithm. If we have logarithm of b raised to the power of n, it is equivalent to n times logarithm of b. Therefore, the left-hand side of our equation can be written as x times logarithm of 3. Now, let's divide both sides by logarithm of 3 because we want the value of x. And then, let's simplify more the right-hand side. Let's use again some laws of logarithm. If we have logarithm of a to the base of c over logarithm of b to the base of c, we have the same base. In this case, we have same base of 10. It is equivalent to logarithm of a to the base of b. Therefore, x is equivalent to logarithm of 6 plus 3 times square root of 7 to the base of 3. Therefore, our answer to this question, what is the value of x in 9 raised to x minus 12 times 3 raised to x minus 27 equals to 0, then our answer is logarithm of 6 plus 3 times square root of 7 to the base of 3. And as always, we are done.